In the 12th century, the Levant was a battlefield filled with the clashing ambitions of empires and differing religious beliefs. Amidst this backdrop, Salah ad-Din Yusuf ibn Ayyub, known widely as Saladin, emerged not just as a military genius but as a figure of admirable chivalry and justice. Born in Tikrit in 1137, Saladin came from a Kurdish family steeped in Islamic principles. Thanks to the tutelage of his father and uncle, Saladin developed a keen understanding of religion, philosophy, and military tactics. His early service under the Zengid dynasty saw him gain Nur ad-Din's trust, the then ruler of Damascus. Saladin's seminal ascent to prominence occurred when he became Egypt's vizier in 1169, where his efforts focused on unifying the scattered Muslim territories. After overthrowing the Fatimid dynasty, he re-established Sunni Islam's dominance in Egypt. Saladin's legendary achievement was his reclaiming of Jerusalem from the Crusaders. In 1187, following meticulous preparation, he executed a strategic military operation which climaxed at the Battle of Hattin. Here, Saladin outmaneuvered the Crusaders, leading to the recapture of the significant city of Jerusalem. Unlike the savagery typical of the era, Saladin allowed Christian residents to leave the city peacefully for a ransom, demonstrating mercy and avoiding the slaughter that had been rampant during the city's capture by Crusaders a century prior. The narrative shifts to a contrasting historical epoch, chronicling the last days of the Russian Romanov dynasty. The early 20th century decline of the Russian Empire was fraught with revolution and grief, with the Romanov family standing as a symbol of the collateral damage wrought by political strife. For over 300 years, the Romanovs wielded authority over Russia, but when Tsar Nicholas II ascended the throne in 1894, the empire faced unprecedented challenges. Social and economic stress combined with calls for reform left Nicholas, a devoted family man, grappling to sustain his rule. Nicholas and Tsarina Alexandra were deeply united in affection and were the parents of 5 children, daughters Olga, Tatiana, Maria, Anastasia, and son Alexei, whose hemophilia plagued the family with an omnipresent dread. The escalating global tensions of World War I exacerbated the Romanovs' decline. Amid Russia's growing military failures and social unrest, the Bolsheviks, headed by Vladimir Lenin, executed the October Revolution and dismantled the monarchy in 1917, forcing Nicholas to abdicate and placing the family under house arrest. Despite confinement, they maintained closeness, ingrained in a routine of reading, tending to Alexei, and sewing. But hope dwindled as political developments further distanced the prospect of liberation. In July 1918, the Romanovs were transported to the Ipatov house in Ekaterinburg. There, they faced relentless surveillance and endured grueling conditions. Their solace remained their unity. On the night of July 16 to 17, 1918, the family and their loyal servants were lured to a room under the guise of a relocation for safety, only to meet a brutal end as their captors executed the grim orders.